Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's have you back. Okay, so this will be a divine love message. All my readings are timeless. It can be past, present, or future. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative, okay? If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description box below, okay? So the main downloads I was getting, I kept seeing the Three of Pentacles, and I kept hearing, like, you're going to restructure your life, but I didn't know, like, what spirit was like trying to tell me. And then I got a download about like ancient wisdom, because last week was really about your like stepping into your soul purpose to get more aligned with the frequency of bringing in this divine love, this divine counterpart in, right? And it feels like you're getting a lot of divine wisdom, you're getting a lot of downloads, and I'm getting that on both sides of this connection. I even like heard like your first lifetime, the first time you incarnated either on earth or whatever like planet you were on in the universe. The universe is so huge, no telling where you were, because we're not the only beings out there, right? It just feels like you're getting so much divine wisdom. You could be dreaming, you could be getting downloads during meditation, and it might be like freaking you out, or it might seem weird, like you're not seeing yourself as this version of yourself, but a past version of yourself. And it's about whatever is coming to you. Just remember those downloads, write them down, because it's about how you are rebuilding your life, rebuilding structure for you in this lifetime, and raising your frequency and the vibration. Because this love for you, this divine counterpart, seems like it's going to help the collective consciousness come up even higher, is what I was getting. So we're just going to see where the reading takes us today. Those are just the downloads that I got, but usually the readings go the way my downloads come in. So let's see. So we have differences, number 36. It's giving yin yang for me, which divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We have hope, number 27. Have denial, number 14, and then we have vision, number 8. Trapped, number 34. This came out in the general, and I did that a few days ago. And then we have movement, number 29. You see how these two cards have like the same tattoo on them? I don't know if you can see it. Like clearly they both have the same like moon tattoo, but it's like they're worlds apart. It's giving like the red string theory for me right now. There's something like happening where like the closer this gets, like the more in your head you're getting. Like I said, you're getting the visions, you're getting the downloads, right? I don't know if you have like a specific idea in mind about who your counterpart is, okay, but I feel like it's like different than what you think. I'm not going to sit here and keep guessing. I'm going to pull energy, but like once you get out of this mindset of, I don't know if it's a specific person, a specific energy, things are going to change. It's going to gain momentum. It feels like you're in conflict with like your higher self and your soul a little bit. But let's see. Alright, for you, collective, we have the Empress reverse Taurus energy. Here goes that Three of Pentacles that I was picking up on. And their energy. In the energy of the relationship, we have the Nine of Pentacles. On how to bring the relationship closer together, we have the Eight of Pentacles. In the potential, we have the King of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Cups, Strength, Leo energy, the Fool, Aries energy. Could have heavy fire in your chart, and heavy earth too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords reverse. The Wheel of Fortune, fixed sign energy. As the wheel tries to turn in your favor, it feels like a mental block. Something is not growing, something isn't moving. And it's trying to grow, and the energy of the relationship is trying to be nurtured, because the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, and the Empress is in reverse in your energy collective. But take whatever side resonates for you. It's trying to grow. But in the practical sense, because this is earth energy, something is not changing, something is not moving, the lesson's not being learned, or you're rejecting some thought process that needs to happen. That might be why you're reaching back for that ancient wisdom, because it's something that's like a disconnect in this lifetime, and you need to go back into another lifetime. Like you're fighting for this new beginning, but there's something clouded in your mind's eye. You're not learning the complete lesson. It's like you're trying to get to union, but you're triggered by something with the Strength in the reverse. You're doubting yourself on something, and it's like you've been fighting so hard. You've been doing so well. Like I said, last week you were all like in your divine purpose, but this week it feels like there's a block. Yeah, there's a disconnect. Two of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if you're afraid to step in your purpose, if something about it scares you, if you're afraid of being seen. Okay, but let's start clarifying. Spirit, please clarify the Empress reverse and the collective's energy. And Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah, there's something that you're not going towards. The Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Sun, Leo energy, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, heavy on the Leo and Taurus energy, and the Six of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer that you're afraid to take, the Fool in the reverse. This is a part of your legacy. This is a part of your highest timeline. And you're not being honest with yourself with the King of Swords in reverse. It's like you're teeter-tottering on, should I take it or should I not? Like I said, this could be practical energy. This could be 3D energy. This could be about material. This could be a new job. It could be you moving. Okay? You have some huge abundance coming in, and as you still heal and grow, it feels like you don't feel like you're mature enough or ready enough, but Spirit is saying this brings you happiness. It's unconventional with the Hierophant in the reverse. I'm not getting like non-conventional, I'm getting unconventional, because the Hierophant in the reverse could be just like a non-conforming energy to like what people usually do, like being more spiritual than religious, you know? Maybe it's you starting your own tarot channel or something, but you're going to be successful. And you're getting some type of download, Page of Wands. You're getting some type of message from Spirit. You're fighting yourself. You're exhausting yourself about making this decision. Something about whatever you're holding yourself back from, where you're hiding your feminine energy, because the Empress is the divine feminine, right? It feels like lowering your frequency to stay where you are when you are in a more healed place than you think you are. Whatever this is a part of your legacy. It's a part of what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. But you're afraid to take that leap. You're so in your head, and you're telling yourself like, no, this isn't meant for me. No, I'm not supposed to do this. It's not the right time, or something like that. But if you've been getting this download, if you've been getting confirmation from Spirit, it's time to do this. It's time to step into this because it brings you two closer together. It gets you back in balance, feminine energy, or that step, that start. You are healing. You are doing what you need to do, but you don't have to let your healing keep you in a standstill to get the things that you want to manifest in this life. If you want this energy to come together, if you want this divine love to come together, you have to take that step. You have to be in union with yourself first. You have to live in your divine soul purpose first. I preach that all. This is literally what this whole channel is about, of us stepping into the frequency of our highest timeline, of us stepping into the frequency of our soul's divine purpose. You cannot have union with your divine counterpart, with your soul family, if you're not living your truth and living in your purpose. Yes, as long as you're working towards that, even if you're still healing, as long as you're working towards it, as long as you're doing the work, everything's going to align as it should. You can have your manifestations, you can have your destiny come in as you're healing, because we're human. We're always healing. We're going to heal until this life ends and we reincarnate into our next life. Okay, and then once we get to that complete healing, we ascend and we become ascended masters. We become ancestors and guide our ancestry and guide other souls to get to that point, because that's what this life is all about. That's what all of our lives are all about. So when I felt the energy of you reaching all the way back to get that divine wisdom, it feels like an energy of, in that life, you were not afraid to take a risk. But along the line, as you developed karma, a fear was put into you where you were afraid to step into your purpose. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, you have to put all your love into yourself first before this could even come into union, because in the potential, the King of Cups is a reverse. I feel like it's not you being authentic with yourself. In your person's energy, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Whew. Judgment and the Three of Swords reverse. That is powerful energy right there. The Lovers, Gemini energy. They are going through something really deep. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. They have 3 major arcanas in their energy. Justice, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, Death in the reverse, and then the King of Cups. They can have a heavy Libra or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini in their chart. I think this time, yeah, the Four of Cups, I think this time in the energy, because you're usually a few steps ahead, collective. I feel like your person is a few steps ahead. And take whatever energy resonates more for you, okay? Yeah. They're coming into more union with themselves. 3s could be very significant in this connection, but because I kept seeing 3s. What was hidden has come to light. What was imbalanced has come to light. And they're realizing in their 3D world, in their practical world, what is not in harmony, what is not helping them grow. Okay, it feels like they're finally having balance come in. I feel like they had a huge tower moment. I know we don't have the tower here, okay, but they're seeing what's not working out in their life. Yeah, they put up some boundaries with some energies. I feel like you're a close second to this energy. Like you're going to get to Judgment soon, because last week I broke on Judgment in the world last week for you guys. I still remember that. It was like you realize what your soul purpose is, and now like you're a little bit afraid to take that leap of faith, and it's saying the time is now, because I don't know how you two are going to meet, but when you step into your divine purpose, it's going to bring you closer to meeting each other. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. They're about to be ready to give you all the love. They are about to be ready to give, like, take you on this journey with them. They're still balancing out their energy. There's still some things that is hidden for them. But they're awakening right now. They're healing right now. Even if they don't really realize it. The universe is literally lining up the energy for them to step into this King of Cups energy. To step into this love. Into an energy of where they never felt balanced. They're about to get there. They're about to be in balance. I feel like they're about to go through a tower moment. Yeah, the Star. Aquarius energy. they're about to align with their purpose. It feels like they're uprooting. Like when you're going through a spiritual awakening, it feels like your whole life is falling apart. And then everything starts to align because you start to heal. It feels like that's what your person is going through. I feel like now it's hitting them. Now their awakening is hitting them. They might be having like a lot of Kundalini energy that's like bombarding them right now. And I felt that for you last week, so it feels like it could still be an energy of catching up, but it feels like you took a little bit of a step backwards this time, collective. That's powerful. That's crazy. That's insane. In the energy of the relationship, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Page of Swords. The Empress again in the reverse. The 10 of Swords. The Magician. Virgo, Gemini energy. The 9 of Pentacles, Strength, Leo energy. The 9 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords. The Hangman. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. The 2 of Cups. What I'm getting from this is the time is now, but you have to be willing to let this new beginning for you, because we saw the Ace of Cups and we saw the Ace of Swords. You have to let this ride out. You have to be okay with changing your life. You have to be okay with stepping into your power, stepping into your purpose, to know that what is about to happen is going to align you with this person. You have to water these seeds. You are very abundant. This connection is very abundant, but there's a fear of letting something grow, because it's like, I still need more time. I still need more healing. But Spirit is saying that you've done a beautiful job so far. You've done the work so far with the Magician here. You can't say that you haven't done enough or learned enough, because you have. And now it's time to let these seeds grow. It's time to say, okay, this is mine. I'm ready for this. I am magnetic when I stand in my power. I know my truth. I know my worth. I know my purpose. I have no fear as I step into alignment with my highest timeline. You guys know exactly what you need to do. You're dreaming of it. You're seeing it. You're having visions. Your third eye, your crown chakras, your upper chakras are literally awakening to this. Broke on the 2 of Cups again. You're coming into alignment with this. Spirit is saying this time is now. You can't be afraid to let this grow. You cannot be afraid to step into your feminine energy. Yes, you're still healing it, but you have to let it start to grow. You have to start watering these seeds. You have to let it manifest. But you have to also work on it. You are standing in your authentic power. You are standing in your truth. These are swords, pentacles, wands, cups. It's all aligned. You have mastered these energies. And now it's time to get it to work in your favor. Yeah, the 7 of Cups, there's no more confusion. There's no more illusions. There's may be some things that are still hidden. There's still some things in the shadows that need to be worked out. But you deserve your happiness now. And the only way to get that to manifest is to work on yourself and work on these new seeds that are being planted for you. You have a beautiful legacy on the other side of this, but you cannot fear this new beginning. Okay, yeah. No lying to yourself. No hiding. 7 of Swords. No saying that you can't do something. Even if you fail at it the first time, you're going to take what you learned from that failure and then transmute the energy to work for you in that next chapter, in that next step. Spirit is saying this is all about aligning with purpose to have this come into union. We cannot fear change. Change is the only way that we grow. Change is the only way that we get into alignment. You might think that something isn't a part of your highest timeline, but Spirit is saying it is. And it's going to be different for all of you. There is something that you're not taking a chance on, and you have to take that chance because it aligns this to be closer to union. And how to bring this relationship together, bring you two closer together. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. The Ace of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. The Hierophant flipped upright, Taurus energy. The Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Justice. Yes. So the Hierophant to the High Priestess are a divine couple. They are the highest of the highest divine couple. Is being married in the 5D in a higher dimension. Okay? There's disharmony here because you guys are not connected to your higher self in the 5D. You're having a disconnect with your higher self. You two are not hearing each other because you're letting the practical, the 3D, block you. Yeah, you have to detach from that. Like I said in the beginning, it felt like you were fighting with your higher self. It felt like you weren't hearing your higher self clearly to get the messages through. You weren't hearing your soul clearly to get the messages through. And that's what I'm feeling right now. You have to connect again to your higher self. Because it's like love is trying to pour in here, but you're not hearing it with the High Priestess in the reverse. I'm definitely getting like Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, higher self. Your Divine Masculine is literally hearing his soul right now, no matter how they identify. But it feels like you have that block right now because it's like a fear to move forward into something because you don't know how it's going to turn out. Even if you don't know, we cannot fear the unknown because everything is unknown. Every day we're learning something new. We're seeing something different. But it's up to you to take that leap of faith. Don't turn a blind eye to what's meant for you. And if you need to ask Spirit, your angels, your guides for like a huge confirmation, a wild confirmation to give you that answer, do it. But I don't see this as a difference between you and this person. I see this as a difference between you and your inner self. Okay? And you have to connect again. You have to get on that vibration again. You have to hear your soul and what it's calling you to do. It feels like you heard that call, you freaked out, you got scared, you took a step back. Now you have to jump right back in. And the potential, we have the King of Cups reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Tower, Scorpio energy. Three of Wands reverse. Chariot reverse. Cancer energy. The Page of Wands. The King of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. The Five of Swords. The Seven of Wands. The Three of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. You have to want this. You have to want this change. You're withdrawing yourself from change, which is putting you at a standstill, putting you at a block, keeping you in a stagnant energy. Which before it felt like I said in the last reading, it felt like you guys were just like moving, going, like you knew what you needed to work on. And now there's like this fear energy there that needs to be faced. I don't like saying blocking a blessing. I feel like you're delaying a blessing for yourself because you're letting fear get in the way. You're too in your head. You're blocking something that's going to cause celebration, that's going to cause union, because you're afraid. Like you're in your head, you're overanalyzing, you're overthinking. You're letting your ego speak for you instead of letting your soul speak for you. And it's time to close that chapter. There's no more leaving this open. Yeah, like I said, you know the choice that you need to make is as clear as day. Are you going to stay stagnant and not change? Or are you going to bring this tower upright and let yourself rebuild your life? The time is now, collective. It feels like your person is seeing what's a disconnect in their life and changing it, and you are seeing the disconnect and you're staying disconnected. Like I said, take whatever side resonates for you. But there's an energy of needing to nurture and care through something that is a part of your purpose, a part of your highest timeline, a part of how you bring in not just this divine counterpart, but how you bring in soul family as well. So pay attention to your dreams. If you meditate, pay attention to the downloads that you get during meditation. There's a lot of past life energy recently in the collective energy that needs to be looked at, because it's about like past life karma that's playing out, that you are finishing in this life to step into your higher purpose here. Advice for the collective spirit. Can you find your messages so far? Advice. Eight of Wands. Five of Swords. The Sun, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, Justice, the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. So fours could be significant. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Hangman, Pisces energy, and Libra energy with Justice. Cancer, Pisces energy with the Moon reverse and the Sun. So we just pretty much have a repeated message here. You're going to be at a delay until you realize that this is your happiness, until you get out of your head with the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is your happiness. This is the all-time yes card. And then we have the Sun and the Moon. Like I said earlier, the yin and the yang. Everything is trying to go. It's trying to go, but you have to nurture this. You have to heal this. You have to grow through something. You are at a standstill. You're in stuck energy with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands reversed because you're too in your head about this. Your happiness is on the other side. Your Ten of Pentacles is on the other side. But you're not listening to your intuition. You're blocking yourself staying in the energy. That is not for you. Spirit is saying Temperance is about balance. You have to balance out this energy. You have to view your life from a different perspective or change your perspective on something. You keep yourself in a karmic cycle and not being balanced. Your Four of Wands, 1111, being on the right path is trying to come in. But you're clinging on to an idea that something isn't for you. You have clarity. You have truth. Everything is out in the open for you, collective. It's either you continue to stay at the standstill or you take that leap of faith into your destiny, into whatever makes your soul happy, whatever makes your inner child happy, with the Sun there as well. Spirit gave you that yes card because this is something that you're meant to do. This is how you are meant to be seen in this life. But you have to grow through this. You have to choose that beautiful, abundant life that's on the other side. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. Don't let your ego tell you something that is not true. You realize what your soul purpose was. And now it's really time to step into that. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Look at that. We haven't seen that card in a while, have we? The Sacred Union. Beloved within inner and outer relationships. When you align, you literally come into union. You have to come into union with self first for this to come in. That's literally so beautiful. I don't even know what to say to that. That's like a mic drop moment. When you align with your purpose, when you come into your balanced feminine and masculine energy, you call in this energy. You call in this union. But you have to nurture and love yourself. That was dope. I literally love that so much. The Sacred Union is 118. So January 18th could be significant. November 8th could be significant. It also adds up to 10, which 10s are the end, and you step into a new beginning. Relationships are how we grow. They cradle and stretch us. Through connection and division, love and hurt, compassion and separation. They invite us to return again and again to the most important relationship we'll ever have, the one with ourselves. The sacred union that has been awaiting within. Ancient mystery teachings, whisper secrets of sacred union. In early Christian mysticism, I guess, and Kabbalah. Sexual alchemy in ancient Egypt teachings, in Yabam and Tibetan Buddhism. We're familiar with mystic couples such as Isis and Osiris, but we each have the sacred feminine and masculine within us. And sacred union through external relationships is always an invitation to deepen the union within. Every relationship can be seen as an invitation to deepen connection with the beloved within. Even our most challenging relationships, especially the most challenging ones. The sacred union isn't just between you and another, it's returning to yourself. And when we return to ourselves, we also return to humanity as a whole. Maybe you're being invited to grow through relationships. Perhaps you feel like you're being tested or stretched, or find yourself longing for something external. This is an invitation to deepen the connection within, to embrace yourself fully and treat yourself like the most precious person on the planet. The more embraced you feel, the easier it is to embrace others. How can you embrace yourself more? Because we see the Empress was in the reverse, and then we didn't even see the Emperor, but we saw the High Priestess and the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the divine masculine side of your higher self, and the High Priestess is the divine feminine side of your higher self. And it feels like there's a disconnect there. And once that is brought into balance, something amazing happens. But you cannot fear that connection with yourself. Advice for the collective, spirit. Advice for the collective. Don't let your past hold you back. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius energy. Work through your fears. Look at that. A new romantic cycle begins. Libra energy. A time for healing. It's time to release negativity. So we have heavy Scorpio energy there. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, there's fear laced here. And their thoughts. Something that's just like, this union wants to happen, but there's a block within ourselves. This union wants to happen, but there's a lot of purple, so we're like disconnected from our crown chakra, disconnected from our 8th chakra, which connects us to our higher selves. I don't know if there's fear of what your higher self is showing you, the potential that you have within, but we have to release that. This union wants to come in, like, it feels like it's ready, but it feels like we're blocking ourselves at the same time. Advice for the collective, spirit. Look at that. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And what I get with reconciliation is how many lifetimes you've had with this person, and it coming into union this lifetime. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I'm telling you, spirit wants this to come in for you. As soon as you step into your purpose, I promise you, I feel like it's gonna happen. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Release your ex. It's time to clear your energy. I feel like that was what I was saying in the beginning. Like, there's a version, or there's something that you thought was going to happen, or someone you thought was your divine counterpart. I feel like it's not that person. I feel like you have something better on a higher frequency than whoever you thought it was, or whatever you think it is. And then we have on the bottom, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. And I'm still getting that as either, some of you did have soul recognition a few months ago, because I picked up on that energy. And it felt like it was very short-lived, like it was a really fast moment. But this is also about how many lifetimes you spent with this person. I even picked up on energy where there was a few lifetimes where you two passed each other by because you didn't take the risk or take the chance to be together. And that could be what this is as well. Like knowing deep down that this is your person, but not taking that risk. But not too heavy on that energy though. Advice for the collective. Remember, it's 11/11. Yeah. You remember deep down. Look, divine masculine. You remember deep down. You do. Who this person is, how important they are to you. You are literally on your way to the right path, but we cannot let our minds get in the way of this. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Whatever it was that was happening with you guys last week, if you haven't watched that reading, please do. But whatever was happening with you guys last week, you were so in alignment. You remember your soul's truth, your destiny. You're stepping it fully into your power, and now it's time to nurture yourself through that. Listen to what your soul is calling you to do. Listen to what your spirit team is calling you to do, because it's like they are trying to bring your masculine in, but you have to remember who you are. You have to step into your truth. If you need to access your Akashic records, do that. If you need to get a past life Akashic record reading with someone, do that. I know Spirit has been pushing me to do that, and I'm going to, I promise. But if there's someone you know who does that type of work, that does that type of energy, if you need to find a YouTube reading that you feel resonates with you on that, please watch it. It might be some answers in there for you. Advice for the collective, Spirit. So we have Anunnaki, light codes, energetic shifts, new information, end of a cycle. And you could resonate with that Starseed energy. That could have been what you were in one of your original lives. An Anunnaki Starseed. That's number 46. Those numbers could be significant for you. Great change is coming to you, but this can only occur if you are willing to shift your perception. You may be experiencing resistance to change, but please know this is simply fear of the new, not intuition. If you're wondering what is the best course of action, the Anunnaki are encouraging you to go with the new. Old systems, old ways of being, and old ways of doing things must be released if you are to evolve. Change can bring a sense of vulnerability, but will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings, gifts, and what is important to you. You're standing at a gateway of pure potential that will ignite as soon as you move through this necessary change. Be open to new information, new processes, and new ideas. You are part of the new energy upon the earth. I'm telling you. You have to let go of the old. You have to let go of that fear, because you're stepping into something super amazing, super beautiful, and you are bringing in such beautiful energy for yourself. This is a beautiful connection that you deserve to have. I've been reading this energy for a long time now, and it's literally so beautiful. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice. We have obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. And I feel like that's just something within yourself. Look, healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. I'm telling you, there's something here that you have to look at, because you're letting fear block or delay your blessings. Marriage, this relationship is moving towards a sacred union. Addictions. Addiction is affecting this relationship. We have twin flame. This is your divine counterpart. It could be twin flame energy. I'm not heavily picking up on that this time, but it could be. But all in all, this is your person. And addictions could even be just like doom scrolling through TikTok when you could be studying or researching or doing more of your spiritual practice. What did I say in the beginning of the reading? Leap of faith. It is safe to make the move you're considering. On the bottom, we have vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person, I'm telling you. Look, awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I feel like this side, the masculine side, what I consider the masculine side, is really starting to open up to this. And it feels like you're kind of switching into the divine masculine energy and they're switching into the divine feminine energy, you know, because we intertwine because we have those energies within us, and you're getting triggered into holding back. The spirit is telling you, like, your person is trying to come. There's energy having to be more vulnerable, more open, more feeling safe, but you have to feel safe within yourself first. There is some shadow work that feels like there needs to be revisiting at this time. But this is your person. Like, this is who you're meant to be with. Like, I don't know if you guys know who it is and you're in denial about who it is and you thought it was something else. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. But you're safe here. You're safe with this person. They see you for who you are. Advice for the collective. Thank you. We have immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. Immerse yourself is number 90. The month of September can be significant. Follow your desires to study and learn. Dive into what fascinates you. Immerse yourself in the topic that captivates you the most. Maybe there's something you're passionate about that you're called to deepen your knowledge, or through study or learning, or something that you want to experience more fully. You're being encouraged to increase your wisdom and to experience life in a deeper way, to follow your passions and to embark on some kind of higher and deeper learning. What are your interests? What would you like to learn more about? What topics fascinate you? What could you talk or read about without getting bored? Which field are you most interested in? What makes you come more alive? Maybe you're being called to consider a new career or explore the possibilities of training in a new field. Maybe you're being called to simply surrender to your passions and dive even deeper into them in your spare time. Education, whether traditional or experimental, can never be taken away from you. Knowledge can open the mind and light up the soul. What do you want to understand more deeply? Is there something you've been considering studying, whether it's structured in a structured way or more experimental? Is there a course or program you're interested in? Is there something you're longing to explore for yourself? What piques your interest? What could you learn about without getting bored? What interests you or makes you come more alive? That's what I'm saying. There's something here that you're supposed to dig into. There's something here that you're supposed to learn. There's something that you're so passionate about, but it freaks you out, like, because you are already in the energy of thinking it's going to fail, and spirit is saying no. Once you step into this, once you do this, you're going to align with their person. This is probably something that you've done in past lifetimes, and if you haven't checked out the general I did this week, please do, because it was giving that too. This is probably something you've always done in all your lifetimes, and you met some type of karmic cycle with it, and then you gave up on it. But there is something that you're supposed to do here, and I don't know how, but it's going to align you with this person, because your person is starting to wake up to their purpose, and you woke up to it like last week, and at least in the energy that I read last week, because all my readings are timeless, so take it how it resonates for you. But when the energy that I read last week, you guys were stepping fully into your purpose. You realized that you had to go towards this and be on your own for a while before you even welcome in love. And I don't know what happened, but you guys got in your head about it. And now spirit is saying, no, we can't let that happen. We have to go through this. We have to let this happen. Sacred union within self, digging in your purpose brings this in. But we have to be in alignment with ourselves and our highest timeline first. We have to know that we are secure in ourselves first. We can't always depend on other people, other situations to get us through. We have to take care of us first. Advice for the collective. service. I feel good when I can help others. Some of you could be doing, look at this, fear. And a lot of yellow here. So what is that? No, is it sacral? No, that's solar plexus. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Denial. I acknowledge my fears, but I replace it with insight. Look at that. Trust. I accept the inner voice that allows voice. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I feel like it's been a minute since I've been tongue-tied in the reading. We have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And then we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in others. On the bottom we have death, transformation. Beautiful. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. You guys are at judgment. Spirit is asking you to trust them, that they're leading you on the right path. Your higher self is asking you to trust them, that you are leading yourself on the right path. You wrote this story before you got here. You wrote your story with this person. You wrote your story with your purposes before you got here. And now it's time to remember who you truly are. That's what this is about. You are at judgment. You're about to go through a whole new awakening, a total new rebirth here. And it's going to align you to exactly where you need to be with this person, with this beautiful love that you have on the other side. You have to be so deeply in love with what you do with your life, so you could have this beautiful new beginning with this person, so you could live in this lifetime with this person. It feels like you've lived lifetimes with this person, but it never grew to its fullest potential, and now it feels like it can, as soon as you immerse yourself in this. Now I don't know what it is. It's going to be something different for all of you. It feels like I probably have to do a soul reading, a higher self soul reading. So much to do for the channel, but connect to your higher self. Meditate on your crown chakra, which is your 7th chakra. Meditate on your 8th chakra. Those help you connect deeply to your higher self. Listen to, I think it's 963 or 9, I think it's 963. That is a higher self frequency. Listen to a binaural beat. Sit with yourself for a few minutes, because there's messages that's not coming through clearly right now. Or how to go about this, or how to do this. There's a block within you right now. Advice. That was fast. Look, milk and honey on the bottom. It's almost here. So we have Unfinished Symphony, number 10 in the reverse. So that means I have to read the protection message for that one. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the result. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. Yes, don't quit before the finish line. You are psyching yourself out. I remember when I first started this channel, I was so nervous. Even when I first posted like my first TikTok, I didn't even talk in my first TikToks. I would just pull cards and write little messages and let a song play. And as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, DPR Ian is such a comfort artist for me. He dropped his first album when I had my spiritual awakening, when I was during my Saturn return. So I use his music, or listen to his music all the time in regards to my spirituality. It connects deeply with me, and he was my safe space. So I will literally use all his songs. I will use other artists too, like Keshi and BTS, and other artists that I love. But Ian is and always will be like a safe space for me. And so, but then I got to the point where I felt like I wasn't conveying my messages enough on TikTok how I wanted to. And so I started speaking. Okay, and my TikTok is still small, and my YouTube is still small, but that's not the point, because I know I'm getting the messages out there that I need to get, and eventually my soul tribe here will find it, right? But it helped me be more comfortable with speaking out. It made me more comfortable in speaking my truth, because I've always been a quiet person, always in the background, but that was trauma for me, because growing up always I felt like I had to be silent, or I couldn't say anything, or I was going to get in trouble, or I was going to get a whooping or something like that. That's a mother and father wound for me, right? Not being able to speak my truth or live in my truth. And that's what this feels like. It feels like a wound that really affected you, that needs to be looked at, because you are a different version. You are in a higher frequency now. You could get past that. You can heal that in such a beautiful way. It might just be a new way about doing something, but there's an energy of needing to open up your heart more and be more vulnerable at this time, to really just dig deep and fill up your cup and pour that love into yourself and pour your love into this, because it's something that you've always wanted to do. It's something that has always brought you some type of happiness, but for whatever reason you think it's going to fail. But Spirit is telling you it's not going to fail. Spirit is literally like, when you do this, this comes in. This person is literally at your doorstep when you do this. Advice for the collective. Look at that. Have abundance. If you believe. Success. You have communicate clearly. And opportunity. Meditation brings answers, and then there's something better on the bottom of the deck. I'm still getting that as there's something that you think is for you and it's not. And I'm getting that like as a person. Some of you have not met this person yet in the 3D. Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you. I have the power to create change. And on the bottom, oh wait, I hear one more. Hold on. Before I even read it, Spirit's saying one more. I release physical, emotional tension to create space for flow. All of my emotions are part of my human experience. Okay. I think those are really amazing affirmations to just say to yourself, like, for real. I hope that this helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and making it to the end of this reading. If you feel called to book a personal with me, like I said in the beginning, all that information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.